Okay, welcome class. All right, so we are starting off Unit 2 now, personal taste. And in this topic of personal taste, sometimes we talk about our feelings about things, you know, like clothes. How do you feel about clothes? What do you like about, what do you like about California? Tell me about your taste. Do you like the houses here? How about hairstyle? So this unit is covering your feelings about certain topics like cars, hairstyles, clothing, etc. But in this unit, we are also going to discuss some grammar about comparisons. For example, so let's say we're talking about clothes and I say to someone, you know, this isn't as comfortable as yesterday's sweater. That sweater was so comfortable. This one isn't negative, isn't as comfortable as yesterday's sweater. So let me write this down. This sweater isn't as comfortable as yesterday's sweater. Okay, so we can talk this way when we compare whatever you want to compare, cars, hairstyle, clothes, etc. So this is just one example how I used comparisons as blah blah as. So in this case, comfortable is an adjective. So we can use as plus adjective plus as. We can also use negative in front if you want, not as comfortable as. So let's make some examples. Okay, my white shoes aren't as comfortable as my black ones. How about positive? Let's see. My blouse is as beautiful as, my blouse is as beautiful as, let me be a little more specific. My flower blouse is as beautiful as my striped blouse. So this means equal. Oops, equal. Okay, they're both equally beautiful, but in the first one, not equal. Okay, my white shoes aren't as comfortable as my black ones. So this means black shoes are more comfortable. Okay, so this is example A, and this is example B. Let's do a little bit more. Example C, let's see, affirmative, positive, affirmative. We could do negative. Okay. My middle sister isn't, or you can say is not as tall as my younger sister. Okay, this is equal or not equal? Not equal. Okay, this means younger sister is taller. Okay, let's use affirmative. Okay. Anne is as smart as Teresa. Does this mean equal or not equal? Equal. Okay. Both are equally smart. Okay, great. We can also use as, blah, blah, as with nouns. So as plus noun plus as. Of course, you can put a negative in front too, not. Okay, so for example, I spend as little time as possible. I spend as little time as possible. I don't spend that. Here's another one. Let me see. Anne doesn't have as much time as Peter. Anne doesn't have as much time as Peter. So is this same or different? Right? Peter, not same. Peter has more time than Anne. Right? Okay. So, oops. Okay. E. Let's look at C. I wear as little makeup as possible. Let's see another one. I can say, I don't have as many shoes as Monica. So this means Monica has more shoes than Anne. Okay, so this is how you can use as. Okay, so kind of watch out. We have the as here. And then we have the noun here, right? Time. Then watch out for things like little, much, little, many. We like to use this too when we use a noun, okay? So as little time as possible. Anne doesn't have as much time as Peter. So we have the as here again. And then we have time. I wear as little makeup as possible. As here and here. And then noun, makeup, underline, okay? And I don't have as much shoes as Monica. Okay, as many shoes as Monica. Shoes is my noun. Okay, so yeah, these are some things we can use as, blah, blah, as with noun, okay? Positive and negative. Okay, next, we can also use adverbs. As, blank, adverb, plus as. You can also use not in front. Okay. So an example, let's see. I work as hard as my younger sister. Peter, let's see. Peter doesn't like long hair as much as Anne. So you can do that. Peter doesn't like long hair as much as Anne does. So we have as, and then adverb, hard. Right? here in the second sentence, we have as much as. So as, and then much. Okay, very good. Let's see. Let me bring this page down, this section down, insert, page break. Okay, so C. Here's another one. Anne doesn't sing as beautifully as Teresa. So this is not equal, means Teresa sings more beautifully than Anne, right? Teresa sings more beautifully than Anne. Correct? Yes. Okay, so you can use it in the positive or negative. Here I used it in the negative. B also negative, but A, I used it in the positive. Okay. So think about some adverbs. We have hard, we have much, we have beautifully, right? Beautifully. We have as. Okay. So I hope that this lesson kind of helped you understand comparisons with not, as, blah, blah, as. Okay, so we can use it with adjective, with a noun, and also with an adverb. Okay, alrighty, so we'll get to it in our books. Let me see. Okay, very good.